Hi, Julie. All right, I'm going to do your 15-minute psychic wisdom service now. So, we're going to explore your love life, dating, romance, career changes that you made recently. Any advice from Spirit is welcome. All right, let's see what Spirit has to share. I'm just going to relax and then connect. Okay. It's going to be hard to describe what they're showing me. They start with what is like a red heart, and it's on a string. Like it could hang on, even on a Christmas tree. But it's like a Valentine's Day heart on a string. Imagine decorating your Christmas tree with Valentine's Day hearts. It's kind of a cool idea, actually. They show me this heart, right? Well, simultaneously, what could only be described as a spear going through a really tight jelly, and it cannot pierce through it. It can't on its life go through this odd jelly. The jelly just keeps stretching and stretching and stretching. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that is the first scene that I'm seeing. It's the best way I can describe it. This jelly substance is really thick, and it's impenetrable, and it's stretchy, and it's got kind of an orange color to it. I'm really fascinated by it. It's really thick too. And if I was a kid, I would want to play with this all day long. Even stretch it out and then turn it into like a trampoline that I can bounce on it. There's something really cool about the way like it can stretch it. And am I strong enough to keep stretching it? Yes, I am. There's something really fun about it. But the thing is, this spear is really, I can feel the poke that is making in the substance, but is not poking through it. And this spear is very sharp. How come it cannot pierce this substance? This man is a real, like a real warrior type. He's giving up, and he is setting his spear like this and drinking a hot cup of coffee. It's kind of nice, actually. I mean, it's great right now. I couldn't be more pleased with my life. Can't pierce it. I'll just have a cup of coffee. Everything is stopping. I feel it's like mountains made out of popcorn. And then somebody's shoulder next to my head. I'm resting my head on their shoulder and feeling peaceful. It's a really lovely moment. I'm with somebody that I love. And mountains of popcorn, right? It's almost like being at a movie theater. And it's just a really nice, connected moment. And it's peaceful, it's not draining, it's not stressful. And you're with somebody that you love. A hand touching this hand, and there's warmth that the two hands share with each other. There's even two legs next, one leg next to the other, and there's warmth these legs share with each other too. And the warmth is getting more and more inviting, and now they're sort of leaning in and gonna kiss each other. They haven't kissed each other yet though, but they're getting warmer inside. It's so lovely. They show me these two are bundled up, and it's cold outside, and they have hot chocolates with marshmallows. And the marshmallows are really happy how warm it is in the cup, and these two lovebirds are really enjoying the warm coffee mug when really their bodies are enjoying the warm hot chocolate taste and the marshmallows. And it's almost like they're together at like a ski resort or something. Or they're together at what, like an ice skating rink? And they're just sharing a moment with each other, totally together, totally connected. And their presence is very warm between them both. They both feel the warmth. It's like he's the marshmallow and she's the hot chocolate, or he's the hot chocolate, she's the marshmallow. He's the mug, she's the hand that loves to warm up with it. It's so, they're like, everything is connected and warm and inviting and so sweet. Doing everything together. This piercing this man with a spear, he's put the spear down, he's walking away, and he's taking off his armor and his everything. He is just turning into a normal guy, and then he's just walking away from this flubber or whatever it is. And the flubber is even kind of smiley and happy. It doesn't really know its identity, but to just be what it is. It can't help it that it's impenetrable. And it can't help it that it's really fun. But he's happy too, as well. This connection is nothing like, though, the two lovebirds. This connection is different. This is just two that do not resonate with each other. And they're okay not resonating. Flubber is going to be the flubber, and he's just going to be, whoever he's meant to be. We don't know anything more about this. These two do not match. The two at the movie theater, the two at the ice skating rink totally match. Totally match like marshmallows and the hot chocolate. Totally legit match. Awesome. They're talking about discovering your match. How do you discover your match? You know it's real when it feels like you're the marshmallow and he's the hot chocolate, or however you want to look at it. You know it's real when you feel like you're a best friend and you want to do everything together. You know it's not real when one half is in the warrior outfit with the sharp spear trying to pierce, and you are just trying to have fun. So that just doesn't work. And you both know it. And you're both okay with it. But there's some things like, can we move on from the flubber thing and the guy? And it just feels like I'm ready to move on to the next thing. But they aren't letting go. It's like, I still have to look at this flubber thing. I still have to look at this guy walking away. But I'm so done with this. They're saying, but are you done with this? I don't know if you've been in a relationship where you both know it's not right, but you just kind of hang out a lot and you can't really separate for some reason. I don't know if that's the case, but that's really what this feels like. You need to just acknowledge that there's nothing here at all. I don't know if this is a metaphor for how do you find the right partner, but this is what they're sharing as very important wisdom for you, and that this is for you to contemplate. This will make sense to you. So they're saying, is it time to move on yet? And I'm saying, oh my gosh, it was time to move on forever ago. They're showing me a cash register. It's old school style. And you can hear the buttons being pressed, and it goes bing when your total comes up. And the drawer pops out. That's what makes the bing. The drawer pops out. And then there's the sound of moving money, or the drawer clips and it just sound of change now, that sort of thing. There's a man behind the cash register that I am watching. He is looking at the bills. He's not seeing me. He's in his own world. So much so that he isn't really in this reality. Like, so strange. They show me he's in a bubble, in a space, and a fantasy world of his own mind, and he's only in the motions of providing change. He's not actually there. But you're there, and you see him. When will he ever be there? When will he ever notice you? You have to pop his bubble if he's going to notice you. How do you pop his bubble? Maybe you need a spear, because he's got a bubble. He's not made out of flubber. You just need a little poke and pop his bubble, and now he can see you. This is important. he's really in a hurry or in a rush, and he's not really, he's not patient enough to take the time to see you. He, again, it's just, they're showing me he's like really busy, and it's getting faster and faster and faster how he's flipping through these. And you've popped his bubble, right? But yet he is even more sort of vulnerable to sensing you now than he was when he was in his sort of own little world. And now he's trying to busy himself as a means to not notice. But he notices. When will he ever slow down to actually take in your presence? You're very patient. You've been standing there patiently watching him this whole time. They show he's got other things going on. He's just really in a hurry. And even showing that the transaction is complete and he's already rushed out the door. It's like he's going to go skateboard or something, meet his friends or something like that. I mean, it's kind of a youthful scene. It's like a teenage scene, you know? So how do you capture somebody's attention? How do you get them to notice you? How do you make an impression on them so that they can see into your heart and discover you're the marshmallow in their hot chocolate? He's not the marshmallow for your hot chocolate. He's not the one either. And you can tell he's not the one because the way he is not embracing your presence. The one is going to notice you. And the one is going to want to pop your bubble. It's not all about you having to do all the work to get them to notice you, because the one will notice you. They show you as a spear, and you're holding the spear, and you're looking for another bubble to pop. So, like, if you're Flubber, don't you need some Flubber to hang out with? We need to just get you away from spears altogether, because there's something about this spear thing. So we need to put the spear down and now just be yourself. Just be you. Go out the door and see what is out there. There is a Flubber out there. And it's awesome, because who doesn't want that? I freaking loved it. I want to bounce on it. I want to smush it in my hands. It's impenetrable. I want to see how far I can stretch it. There's too much fun to be had. And if you're too much fun to be had, you need to find somebody who is also too much fun to be had. The super awesome. This girl is getting younger and younger, and it's kind of a nerd image. And it's cartoonish. She has oversized feet and red cartoon-looking hair, pale skin, really big oversized glasses, and she's wearing like a sweater and a button-down shirt and a little like school skirt. And she kind of has her feet sort of inward like this. She doesn't have her feet straight, and she's just kind of awkward and feet turned in a little bit. She's got some freckles. She's sitting on a curb. She's thinking and wondering when I am again watching this on a movie screen in the theater, and it's just me, and I'm eating popcorn, but I'm laughing and I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what the next scene is. It's a drama. It's a really big drama. But it's exciting. It can be a comedy too, but right now it's sort of a dramatic scene. You know, it's sort of like it's like a teenage throb. It's like the nerdy girl somehow meets the handsomest boy, and he sees through her nerd style and totally sees into her heart, and it's so charming and real. It's the best storyline ever. It is, though. I don't care what anybody says. It's the best storyline. It's like a Cinderella story, you know? Who doesn't want to fall in love? Who doesn't want to experience just being totally blown away? And it's in the most sort of beautiful, connected, unsuspecting way, you know? She's the hero, and we're really rooting for her. She's the hero of the story, and we know she's got this thing. But does she know she's got this thing? When will she figure it out? When will she discover that she is so valuable, so worth it, so awesome? There's something about... They're taking the glasses off. Her hair's sort of like in pigtails, and they're just letting her hair down. And they're altering her style of approaching things. It's kind of materialistic, it kind of in a superficial way, but there's something deeper about the energy of the behavior, because she is choosing to shine from the inside out, and part of that is just, I don't know, she's already captivating, but she's not really showcasing who and what she truly is. I'm asking them for more information on this. There's a scene with sort of a guy dancing on stage, and it's kind of like a Backstreet Boys scene. There's a lot of people watching Backstreet Boys. It's like a super awesome show. And everybody is just in the zone, right? So many screaming girls. There's so much excitement in the air. He's so hot and dreamy. There's even guys, though, that kind of like the music, too. They just like pop music or whatever. Taking their girlfriends or who knows what. Everything is just getting... There's sort of a creeping shadow over all of this, and it's just sort of... I don't know how to describe what's the shifting experience of it. It's just relaxing and getting calmer and just getting into a place of just balance, and how do I describe this? It just feels like you've collected yourself. I mean, highest guy ever! Or, I'm composed, I got myself together here, I got it. And I just am me. I am just who I am. And that is awesome itself. And you don't have to pop anybody's bubble. Things just happen when they're meant to and as they're meant to. And the more you just showcase your smile and your personality and your style, which is unique and different, now, suddenly you've captivated somebody who's wanting to get your attention, just naturally. And then you can start decorating your Christmas tree with Valentine's Day hearts, because you are the marshmallow and the hot chocolate for each other, and it's awesome. And it feels like two birds of a feather. It feels like best friends, and it feels like real love and real genuine romance, and it's the best ending of the story ever. So that's what they have to share with you. All right, Julie, that was way fun. Thank you for this experience. And thank you for your willingness to share this openly with others, too. It's really great advice. It's totally beautiful advice for just romance and connection. Really answers a lot of questions we all have about how do you meet someone, or how do you get it right, or... So it's like one of those questions. Sometimes it's a little bit of destiny mixed in there too. But it's awesome. I'm in a really good mood from this. Okay. Thank you so much from that. And for those of you watching, if you're interested in a psychic wisdom service or spiritual healing, please visit me at my website at abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching.